And off the top at 4 o'clock today, we begin with the Queen's final journey to London. Let's go to Nicole Perez live now with the very latest overseas. Nicole.
Calvin, we are live right along the Mall, right outside of Buckingham Palace. It is cold. It is raining hard. Thousands of people who were here waiting to get a glimpse of the Queen's coffin go by have now started to make their way out. There was upwards of 400,000 people who were going to make their way over here to watch her coffin arrive. The first time back in London since the announcement of her death. You'll remember when she died, she was in Balmoral in Scotland. So it's been quite the journey to get her coffin here to London. Right now she is in the Bow Room. She will stay there overnight until the procession tomorrow to Westminster Hall. Let me take you now to the moment that aircraft touched down, because what a moment it was. The Royal Air Force aircraft touching down at Northolt Airport just before 7 o'clock. Princess Anne on board, traveling with her mother. When it arrived, it was a beautiful ceremony, quiet, but so poignant. The coffin was carried out of the aircraft, still draped in the Royal Standard of Scotland, with a wreath over top, and the look on Anne's face, so memorable. She even released a statement saying she was so fortunate to share the last 24 hours of my mother's life. At the end, just saying thank you to her mother. The hearse then making its way to Buckingham Palace, about a 45 to 50-minute drive from Northolt Airport. People lining the streets for miles. What a beautiful way to welcome this coffin. The oncoming traffic even stopped near the median, and you could see people getting out of their cars, lining the median just for a moment to pay their respects to the Queen as she drove by. Then the arrival of the casket to Buckingham Palace around the Queen Victoria Memorial. Thousands of people watching. The coffin lit up so brightly so that everyone got a chance to see it. One turn around the memorial, and then the gates to the palace open to welcome the Queen back home. The King, the Queen Consort, and other members of the royal family, including his siblings, Prince Andrew, Prince Edward, there to welcome the coffin. What a moment to see the gates open and the doors to the palace open and the coffin make its way inside. Like I mentioned earlier, they'll have a moment, a family moment tonight, and then tomorrow the coffin will make its way up the Mall where we are, on its way to Westminster Hall so that the public can pay their respects. She will lie in state for 4 days until the funeral on Monday. Calvin, I'll send it back to you.
The final leg of the Queen's journey in the United Kingdom, and what a beautiful sight that was, and so solemn as well. Nicole, you talked about Buckingham Palace and the Bow Room. What is the significance of the Bow Room?
Calvin, it's such a special room to the royal family, especially to the Queen. You'll remember Buckingham Palace is the home of the monarch, so she's lived there for 70 years. The Bow Room, she's hosted celebrities, dignitaries. There's memorabilia from past kings and queens. It's also known for the window that overlooks the garden, a beautiful garden. She also, in 1967, was the first time they aired her Christmas message on television in color. So many memories in that room, and that's the room she'll stay one final night.
70 years of history. All right, Nicole, thanks a lot. We're going to check back in with you very shortly, and here's what we can expect in the coming days. The Queen's coffin will remain at Buckingham Palace overnight. It will then make the journey to Westminster Hall tomorrow in a procession with King Charles III and members of the royal family. And once there, Her Majesty will lie in state for 4 days, giving the public a chance to pay their final respects leading up to her funeral, which is going to be on Monday, the 19th. And Nicole will be there for it all. Stay with Local 10 for the very latest on air and online all week long.